Ghana becomes the latest African country to reject a U.S. health deal. Ghana has rejected a proposed health deal with the United States, citing concerns over data privacy. The deal, which aimed to improve Ghana's healthcare system through American investment and expertise, was met with resistance from Ghanaian officials who feared it would compromise the country's control over sensitive health data. The decision was made after a thorough review of the agreement, which would have allowed American companies to access Ghana's health records and other sensitive information. The Ghanaian government has stated that it cannot compromise on the privacy and security of its citizens' data, and that the proposed deal did not provide sufficient guarantees in this regard. The U.S. had offered to provide Ghana with significant funding and technical assistance to improve its healthcare infrastructure, but Ghana's concerns over data privacy took precedence. This decision is significant, as it reflects a growing trend among African countries to prioritize data sovereignty and protect their citizens' privacy in the face of increasing pressure from foreign powers to share sensitive information. The rejection of the deal may have consequences for Ghana's relationship with the U.S., but the country's government has made it clear that it will not compromise on this issue. Ghana's stance may also inspire other African countries to re-evaluate their own data sharing agreements with foreign partners. Havana slams new Trump sanctions as collective punishment of Cuban people. The Cuban government has firmly rejected the recent sanctions levied by U.S. President Donald Trump. The Cuban government has firmly rejected the recent sanctions levied by U.S. President Donald Trump. Iran war protester speaks out. A 45-year-old man is protesting against the war in Iran. He is standing on the top of the Frederick Douglass Memorial Bridge in Washington. The protester is expressing his discontent with the war in Iran. He climbed to the top of the bridge to express his discontent. A 45-year-old man is protesting against the war in Iran. He is standing on the top of the Frederick Douglass Memorial Bridge in Washington. The protester is expressing his discontent with the war in Iran. He climbed to the top of the bridge to express his discontent. Trump to get new Air Force One. Trump to get new Air Force One. The U.S. Air Force has finished modifying and testing a Boeing 747 jet donated by Qatar for temporary use as Air Force One and expects to have it ready for President Trump to use this summer. The plane was a gift from Qatar. Trump plans to use the new Air Force One in the summer. The work on the new Air Force One has been completed. Trump plans to fly on the new plane in the summer. Air Force One is Trump's official plane. Trump's old Air Force One was old. China's UN envoy, Hormuz closure will dominate Trump-Xi talks. China and #039, UN Ambassador Fu Song says maintaining the ceasefire and reopening the Strait of Hormuz are urgent priorities. China and #039, UN Ambassador Fu Song says maintaining the ceasefire and reopening the Strait of Hormuz are urgent priorities.